this is Jessica the Book Art Goddess, and I am here to do my TBR for November. And most of the time, I try to do a theme and kind of stick with it, but I don't always stick with my themes, and I don't always stick with the books I pick. But I'm going to try to this month because I picked books that just feel like November to me. November is very historical, so this is kind of a November. To me, November feels historical, so it's going to be kind of like historical feeling type books is my theme, and it may not seem historical to you, but this is how I feel about these books. They just feel very rich in history, even if they're fictional history. So let me get started, and you'll kind of understand why I picked these books as I describe them to you. Maggie Stiefvater, The Dream Thieves, I'm already reading this. I showed it in my Friday Reads, but I love The Raven Boys. Raven Boys has a very rich history in it, and the characters just jump out at you. The feeling of it, I don't know for sure if Maggie did research on a true event, or if she just made it up, because I've never heard about this historical event ever, so I'm not really sure if it's real or not. But if it's not real, kudos to Maggie, because it feels extremely real. The settings feel real. Just the way she writes, it makes you feel like this is possible. I mean, very possible. So, love the first book. I gave the first book 5 stars. Don't have a review up yet, but I will. But this is even better. I mean, if that can be even said, and the sequels are hardly ever better, but this is so much better. Oh my gosh. So, loving it, hands down. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out Raven Boys, do so. It's amazing. And then I have Kresley Cole's Endless Night, and it's the sequel to The Poison Princess, and the series is The Arcane Chronicles. This book deals with tarot cards, like Louisiana type bayou. So that right there just is rich in history. You know that those things are rich with history and stuff. But then it's got reincarnation, and there's a game being played for thousands of years. So this one feels extremely historical. Love the writing. Love the writing. Kresley Cole by far just blows me away. My whole mind is just totally blown. I am in love with these characters. I'm invested in these characters. An amazing story. Original. I've never read anything like this before. Just an awesome story. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out Poison Princess yet, do so, because I'm sure you'll be drawn in just like me. I mean, I am in love with this story. And I'm going to be so sad that I'm going to have to wait another year for the next book. But, okay. But I couldn't put it on hold. I had to have it. It's even from the library. I just can't wait. And I'm going to have my own copy so that I can reread it later on. But enough of that. Okay, then I did Hot Blooded, or I'm going to be reading Hot Blooded by Nancy Holder and Debbie Vigay. And this is a sequel to Unleashed, which I absolutely loved. I enjoyed it immensely. And this is another book series that feels rich in history. This is a wolf pack. So wolf packs in general, when you read a story about wolf packs, are very rich in history anyways. And this one is about a, they're trying to keep it a secret. They've been doing it for years. You've got all this history. You've got this town. You've got these people that are very skeptical, and just so much of, the tableau, or how do you say that? Taboo of, werewolves and stuff like that, and creatures in the night. They just wrote, the first Unleashed was amazing, so I know that this one has to be amazing too, because they are just really good authors, so I'm super excited to read that. Then you got Falling for Hamlet, which, okay, you can't get much more historical than Shakespeare. So I love Shakespeare. I love the different plays. Love Romeo and Juliet. So of course I love retellings about it, and I'm really excited because I've never read a retelling of a Hamlet or seen a movie of a retelling of Hamlet. So this is really exciting to me. So I'm going to be reading this one, and it's by Michelle Ray. So hopefully, I haven't heard anything about it, so I'm hoping it's good. Then I've got For Darkness Shows the Stars by Diane Pettiford. At least I think that's how you say her last name. Which, okay, it's a retelling of Persuasion, very historical. So I'm hoping that this one has that same type of feel, and I'm hoping I enjoy it just as much as I do Persuasion, because Persuasion and Pride and Prejudice are in the running for my top 2 favorites. So, of historical novels of all time, regardless. So, love those. So, got my fingers crossed for this one also. Then, what is a historical month without a little Pride and Prejudice? And so I got Mr. Darcy Bites by Mary Lyndon Simmons. And, okay, how much more historical can it get than Pride and Prejudice? And then you've got the werewolves. So, in general, most werewolves are rich in history. So, super excited to read that one. Then I got Pride and Prejudice and Vampires, and this is an adapted story by Anne Hassel. I want to see what she's going to do with it. Not a very thick book, but tall. It is tall. So I'm looking forward to reading this. So hopefully I get to it this month. And last but not least, I got Jane. And this is a retelling of Jane Eyre. So you get that spooky feel of Jane Eyre, I'm assuming. And, but it's contemporary because I guess it's Jane Eyre. She falls in love with the rock star type thing. So we'll see how that goes and what kind of secrets do they have in his attic. So we will see. So I'm super excited about all these books. I am hoping to be able to get to them all. Hopefully I'll have time. My life is still really hectic, so we'll see how it goes. I'm way, way below what I'm supposed to be for the month. For the year. So we'll see how I do by the end of the month and see how much I have to lower my expectations for my challenge. But, you can only do what you can do. So, anyways, guys, that is my TBR. If you guys have any suggestions of some good historical type feeling books with that gothic feel or that supernatural feel, let me know in the comments below. And if I have time, maybe I'll check them out. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.